RuPaul once said, know who you are and deliver it at all times. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Catherine. Today I want to talk about how to be instantly stylish. Instantly is a term I use loosely as a little bit of clickbait. I do think if you have a strategy and a plan and you learn about your taste, it will become habit. That's my promise to you and I'm sticking to it. I don't know, it's a sit down video. This is fun, let's just get into it. It's very difficult to cultivate a personal style if when you see something, you know you like it, but you don't know why. Start keeping track of these things, catalog what you like. Not just in fashion, but everywhere else. This is gonna help you build a persona for yourself. Pastiche, that's the word you wanna know. Mixing genres and references to create something that is unique. Think outside the bun. If you know who you are and you know what you like, then it's so much easier to get dressed with purpose, with confidence, and confidence equals style. Another part of knowing who you are is also knowing what looks good on you. And I think a lot of YouTubers say real personal style is not about caring about what's flattering. I think everybody is different. Every body is different. Obviously, physically, we're all different. And some of us are built in such a way that not worrying about what's flattering is actually not as available to us as others. Bella Hadid can wear whatever she wants to wear and still look fashionable because she has a body that we see as high fashion. If some of us try to wear the same thing as Bella Hadid, we might not carry it off in the same way as Bella Hadid. I think relieving yourself of this expectation actually is going to help you. Do I think we should all be striving for the same ideals of waist emphasis and thinness? Of course not. Let's just say this. Fashion is an art form, and the way to master any art form is by learning the rules so you can break them. What really matters is trying to figure out why you like something on yourself when you look in the mirror. One of the ways that I have felt like this has gotten so much easier for me is about learning about kibby body types, Kitchener style essences, and finding kind of my blend and color seasons. Do I always dress within my style lines and in my essence? No. Do I always wear with stuff that's within my color season? No, but I at least know why I think certain colors look better on me than others, and I can make my decisions accordingly. This is just giving you a basic toolkit by which to make your decision. If you want to learn about your kibby body type or your Kitchener essences or your color seasons, take it with a grain of salt. But I highly recommend you check out Gabrielle Arruda's videos, Ellie Jean Broyden's videos. These really helped me understand. It has completely changed my personal style. Juxtaposition. You hear about this a lot. The wrong shoe theory, you know? Wearing a sneaker with a gown is gonna automatically elevate your outfit because you wouldn't normally think of those two things going together. That's juxtaposition. One of my favorite ways to use juxtaposition is high meets low. High fashion, high class, or something that's more elevated with something that would be considered low. I think it's a lot more interesting if you pair, say, a Sandy Liang skirt with a thrifted t-shirt than when you're a head to toe designer. I think there's something that is automatically personal about that, and I think it's automatically more interesting. Patricia Fields, a costume designer for Sex and the City, used to do this with Carrie all the time. And that's because she was telling a story through Carrie's clothes, that she was this kind of like adventurous person who wasn't afraid to be herself. Part of that was loving designer clothes and not being afraid to wear something crazy like a tiny hat as part of her aesthetic. But another part of it was that she did thrift and she did buy discount clothes and she did wear old t-shirts and things from 20 years ago as part of her current wardrobe. Another option is you can go the other way with it and just play a character. I think there's nothing sexier or cooler than when someone makes a choice, because you have to have confidence to do that. Lainey Ozark calls this committing to the bit, and she has a point. Why not go big or go home? An example, like if you go to a pumpkin patch in the fall, a basic approach would be to wear a plaid skirt and a sweater and Uggs and to take a picture with a pumpkin. First of all, nothing wrong with that. I love basic. Basic is such a comfortable place to return to sometimes, don't you think? But wouldn't it be such a moment if you wore head to toe cable knit, a cable knit pant, cable knit sweater, a cable knit balaclava? You've now taken it to another level. You've made a decision. Another sort of more practical choice that you can make is a signature haircut. I really think that this helps. To return to Carrie Bradshaw, I think one of the more iconic ultimate it girls of all time, she had big curly blonde hair. That's what you think of when you think of Carrie Bradshaw. There were times that she would straighten her hair and wear it long when she was committing to the bit and playing in character, but pretty much consistently throughout the entire show, she had found this hair that worked for her, that expressed her personality, and it just elevates everything that much more. I am breaking that rule right now. I'm straightening my hair. Like I said, I normally have curly hair. I'm trying to commit more to a signature haircut this year. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, genuinely. So don't be afraid. If you are like, my hair is sort of blah, I'm not excited about it, consider getting bangs. Honestly, bangs are a really great option. There's something about bangs that automatically makes every outfit just that much more stylish. I think French girls know this, and that's why a lot of them have bangs. Another option, okay, a gigantic bird just flew by, but whatever. Another option is to take a trending piece and wear it differently. I like to browse old pictures from the Harajuku neighborhood in Tokyo, from Fruits magazine specifically. I will see like a lot of recognizable pieces. For example, moon boots, but they'll be worn in a way that is just like unexpected and different. Like this example here, where she's wearing the moon boot underneath baggy pants. I'm like, we don't usually see it like that. Don't be so obvious with it. Next, we have over-accessorizing, especially right now. We're like way more open to that, I think, than we were 5 years ago. But I just think it really does something, you know? To do a scarf in your hair and a bunch of necklaces and bows attached to your bag and beads here and ribbons on your shoes and maybe a shawl and, you know, big earrings and a big necklace. Like, don't limit yourself, experiment. On a similar note, we have layering. I feel like this is also pretty obvious, but I think the key is to go back to rule number 1B of knowing yourself and knowing kind of your body lines and what looks good. I am going to look ridiculous if I wear some of the same things as Lynn Mick. I'm not gonna carry it off the same way. I'm just not built the same way. And that's literally fine. That's part of finding your own personal style, right? But if you know what proportions work for you, you can layer using that information. Waist emphasis, that's something that I feel like I actually kind of need because of the curves in my body if I don't want to look dumpy or feel dumpy. And that's the most important, is how you feel. I feel more confident when I have a little bit of waist emphasis. Does that mean that I can't layer? No, actually, it just means, what if we layer a corset over a button-up shirt? I normally wouldn't look good, in my opinion, in just a plain button-up shirt, but putting a corset top over that, maybe even a long skirt, maybe even a pant under the long skirt, now we're kind of cooking with gas. We haven't totally disrupted what makes me feel the most confident in my body, but we've added texture and we've done something a little bit unexpected. We're in the sweet spot. Another beauty tip I have is to choose a focal point with your makeup. A bold lip, a bright red lip, instantly iconic. But what makes it even more iconic and even more stylish, in my opinion, is a bold red lip with like barely any makeup on elsewhere. I think there's just something casual about it. It girl style is very like, oh, I just threw this on. Oh, this just appealed to me. Oh, I just do this every day. There's an effortlessness about it. Even if it takes effort, it's conveying an effortlessness. You know how like really, really good athletes make their sport look easy? That's what we are trying to achieve with our style here. Galaxy brain. If you want to do a full beat, that's chic too. I think you can even make the full beat the focal point of the outfit. Sometimes I think cheat codes to style are driven by not having everything at 100 all the time. I mean, it works this way with anything, like decor, for example. Sometimes an accent wall does more than every single wall painted in the same color. And then lastly, I put posture and posing. This doesn't have anything to do with fashion per se, but it kind of does. It goes back to knowing your body and having confidence. Even if you have social anxiety, and by the way, I do, like severely, before you walk into a room, you throw your shoulders back. You lift your chin up. This is giving like so much more than if I was like this. So much of style is just projecting an attitude, and it doesn't always have to be a positive attitude. Sometimes it can be a dark and moody attitude. Sometimes it's a goth attitude. Sometimes it's a bubbly attitude. It's being secure in how you're feeling and what you're putting out. And that's why it all goes back to confidence. And that's why I do think knowing yourself and knowing what you like is really the secret sauce to all personal style. Because honestly, I have deeply hyperfixated on all the things that influence my personal style. And that's just because I have fun doing it. But because of that, I can wear anything, anywhere, and even if no one likes it, they kind of can't tell me anything. Because I know what I'm referencing, I know why I chose to wear it, and I personally feel good in it. And I genuinely think that that makes me look more stylish. I just do. And I think it would for you too. I just do. If you want to see more of these, give this video a like, maybe even a subscribe if you dare. Every little bit helps, you know? I do want to say thank you so much to everyone who watched my first 3 videos and left really nice comments on there. I was honestly surprised by the overwhelming amount of support and encouragement. And I'm new to YouTube, but I'm loving it so far, and I want to make more. So if you want to follow me on other socials, I am Kat Dookie on Instagram and TikTok. And every now and then I'm on the artist formerly known as Twitter at Kat Dookie with zeros. Also Pinterest is Kat Dookie. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.